NVIDIA gave away a frontier model. 550 billion parameters. Open weights. Free to use on OpenRouter, free to download from Hugging Face. The same company that sells the most expensive AI chips on Earth just gave the model itself away. That is not charity. It is a strategy, and once you see it, the whole open weight race makes sense. This is Nemotron 3 Ultra. Let's break it down. Here is the thesis up front. NVIDIA does not need to own the best closed model to win. It needs every serious AI workload on Earth to run on its silicon. So it ships a frontier-class open-weight model, lets everyone build on it for free, and the inference still lands on its GPUs. Open weights are distribution. Silicon is the moat. Keep that in your head as we walk through the spec sheet. So what is it under the hood? Nemotron 3 Ultra is a mixture-of-experts model, 550 billion total parameters split across a small set of expert subnetworks. For every token it generates, a router picks only a couple of those experts to do the work, so the active compute per token is about 55 billion parameters, not 550. You get the knowledge of a giant model at the cost of a much smaller one. And the layers themselves are a hybrid. Mamba-2 state space blocks handle long sequences efficiently, while transformer attention blocks handle the work attention is best at. 2 architectures, 1 model. Context length, how much text it can hold in mind at once. Native, at 16-bit precision, Nemotron 3 Ultra handles 262,000 tokens. That alone is in the top tier. With NVIDIA's NVFP4 4-bit quantization, the same model stretches to 1 million tokens of context, entire codebases, whole books, long meeting transcripts. Worth saying clearly, that 1 million figure is the quantized number. Quantization trades some precision for memory, so treat the headline number as the ceiling, not the default. 3 ways to actually use it. Door 1, OpenRouter. NVIDIA listed Nemotron 3 Ultra under a free tier, so you sign in, pick the model, and you are talking to a 550 billion parameter model in a browser with no GPU of your own. Door 2, Hugging Face. The full BF16 weights are published under the official NVIDIA repository, so you can download them, audit them, fine-tune them, redistribute them under the NVIDIA Open Model license. Door 3, Local Serving. You point a runtime like vLLM or SGLang at those weights on your own hardware. That last door needs serious hardware, we'll get to that, but the option is real. So why is the most valuable chip company in the world giving away its frontier model? Look at where the money lives. The closed model players sell tokens, API access. NVIDIA sells GPUs. Every serious deployment of Nemotron 3 Ultra, whether through OpenRouter, a cloud provider, or someone's own data center, runs on NVIDIA hardware. By making the best open-weight option carry NVIDIA's name, they pull every fine-tune, every derivative, every benchmark conversation onto their ecosystem. The model is the front door. The silicon is the building. Now the parts the launch post will not lead with. First, hybrid Mamba-Transformer architectures have documented quirks. Mamba-style statespace layers are efficient on long sequences, but the literature is clear that they trail pure transformer peers on some long-range factual recall and certain reasoning patterns. NVIDIA's own model card flags reasoning as workload-dependent. Second, free on OpenRouter is one thing, running it yourself is another. 550 billion parameters, even at lower precision, is a serious hardware bill, multiple high-end GPUs or a very large unified memory box. Don't read free model and hear free inference. They are different sentences. Put this in context. The open-weight frontier club already had members, Meta's Llama family, DeepSeek's moat giants out of China, Alibaba's Qwen line. What it did not have, until June 4, was a flagship under NVIDIA's own name. Nemotron 3 Ultra is that entry. We are deliberately not putting head-to-head benchmark numbers up against closed frontier models on this slide, verify those for your own workload, but qualitatively, Nemotron 3 Ultra is in the open-weight frontier conversation. That is the news. If you want to actually use it tonight, here is the short path. Open OpenRouter.ai, sign in with a Google account. Search the model list for Nemotron 3 Ultra, pick the entry marked :free. Open the chat. You are now talking to a 550 billion parameter AI model, for nothing. If you want it on your own machine instead, grab the BF16 weights from the official NVIDIA Hugging Face repo and point vLLM or SGLang at them. The browser version is for trying. The local version is for owning. 5 things to remember. 1. 550 billion total parameters, 55 billion active per token, a mixture of experts. 2. Hybrid architecture, Mamba-2 state space plus transformer attention. 3. 262,000 tokens of context natively, up to 1 million with NVFP4 quantization. 4. Free to try on OpenRouter, weights on Hugging Face under NVIDIA's Open Model license. 5. NVIDIA's strategy is the silicon underneath, the free model is the distribution layer that feeds the GPU business. That's the whole picture. That is Nemotron 3 Ultra, a 550 billion parameter frontier-class open-weight model, free on OpenRouter, downloadable from Hugging Face, and very much a strategic move by the company that already owns the silicon underneath. Try it tonight. Tell me in the comments what it gets right, where it cracks, and whether you think NVIDIA's open-weight play changes the closed-source race. Subscribe to Technologia today. We read the model card, then we tell you what it actually means.